Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Leah and this is my channel where I talk about fitness, wellness, and everything kind of in between. If you would like to see more wellness videos or fitness related videos like the one today, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment. It really does help to support my channel so I can keep making videos for y'all. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into today's video. You might notice this video sounds a little different. I got a new microphone, so hopefully this is a little bit better for y'all. And then also, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a rough week. Hopefully this doesn't scare people away and it's not too like woo-woo for y'all, but if anybody else believes in this, it's been a full moon. This week is a full moon. Yesterday? Was yesterday the 2nd? Yeah, so today is Thursday. Whatever, it's a full moon this week and it's been crazy, okay? It's not been my week. I want to do a video later, kind of like diving a little bit deeper in this because I keep like teasing y'all a little bit in my videos. And I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, I'm only going to share a little bit of my stuff and not all of it. I do plan to like share it, especially since my mental health has been such a big part of my weight loss journey. I am moving from kind of like I'm more of like a manic phase kind of down into a depression right now. It's not like full on depression, but I do get like extremely tired and I go from having like a ton of energy to having like none. So if I'm being completely honest and transparent with y'all, it was kind of rough to even make myself film this video this week, but it's something I was really excited about, something I've actually been working on. This is going to be part 1. Today's video we're talking about HIIT versus LISS. And you might be like, well, what the heck are you talking about, Leah? So I do have some notes off to the side so that I can stay on track and not get too tangenty for y'all today. I do want to kind of try to make this a little bit shorter than my last video because my last video went a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So we are talking today about HIIT versus LISS. What is HIIT? HIIT is high intensity interval training. It is 20 minutes or less of a more high intensity workout where you are working at basically full capacity, max capacity. You're going all out for a short period of time, and then it's followed by periods of recovery, and then you go all out, and then it's followed by periods of recovery, and you do that over a time period. You do that over a time span or period of 20 minutes or less. So for me in this experiment, I did 15 minutes of HIIT cardio. LISS cardio, people are probably a little less familiar with the verbiage of that, but it's very simple. It stands for low intensity steady state cardio. So this is a lower intensity cardio where you maintain the same intensity throughout your entire workout. And usually it's like you're using your heart rate's in the lower end of whatever your max heart rate would be. And I'm not gonna get into this video. I know some videos like they're like, oh, you know, they show you how to calculate your max heart rate and all of that. If y'all want to get into that, I'll do that in another video. But like I said, for time's sake, I didn't want to get completely into that in this video. When I show y'all the examples of the workout, you'll be able to see what my heart range was, what my average heart rate was, and see the difference between the HIIT and the LISS cardio. So, okay. I have always been a HIIT girl. I really have. I've always been like kind of more into weightlifting. I did get into long distance running for like a very short time in my early 20s, early to like mid 20s, I guess. But I've always thought like, okay, I can just weight lift and then do HIIT cardio, and that's how I can burn my fat, right? And like less time. I've always heard that longer spans of, and this kind of goes into that whole like bro science thing. I've always kind of heard people be like, oh, HIIT cardio is the way to burn fat, but not like burn into your muscle. And so LISS was just something that I never entertained. And so here's the preconceived notion that I had, and I even had the conversation with my husband, is that, and most people have this preconceived notion that HIIT cardio, you're going to burn more calories in less time. And that may be true for some people, but I was hearing a lot of conflicting info, because I do, consume YouTube videos myself. There are people in the fitness space that I really enjoy watching, and some of them were like, oh, LISS cardio. And I was like, that's interesting. And I even mentioned this in the last video that I had been kind of playing around with the LISS cardio. So I wanted to go further into that with this part 1 series and then the part 2 series, which I'll explain later. Basically, the whole idea behind HIIT versus LISS is that you can do more work in less time and burn more calories with HIIT. And since I had been kind of hearing this conflicting information on whether HIIT was better or whether LISS was better, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try this for myself. I'm going to do a little experiment, and I am going to, I tried two LISS workouts, and then I did one HIIT workout, and I'll tell you in a minute why I did that. So I started off with LISS walking because that's something that I was already doing. The loop around my neighborhood all the way back to my house is exactly 2 miles. It takes me roughly about 30 minutes to walk that every day, and that's what I've been doing. And so that was naturally kind of what I decided to do. And for my LISS, because it was just something I was already conditioned to do. And then since I did my HIIT workout on my stationary bike while I was doing the HIIT workout. I did them on different days, but while I was doing the HIIT workout, I thought to myself, well, if I'm doing a HIIT workout, I should probably compare it to a LISS workout on the bike, because I don't want people to be like, oh, where you walked for one and you biked for another, I tried to make this experiment like the least skewed I can, I know that there's a lot of outside factors and things that can change it. So that's just my little spiel before I show y'all the workout. But here is the footage of my workouts for my LISS workout and my HIIT workout. Okay, y'all, I just finished up my LISS workout, which stands for low intensity steady state cardio. As you can see on my watch, if I can get it to work, the total time was 32 minutes, the total distance was 2 miles, and my average pace was almost 16 minutes a mile. The amount of active calories that were burned was 169. The total calories burned were 218. The average heart rate was 125, and you can see at the bottom that my heart rate ranged anywhere between 83 beats per minute to 146 beats per minute. Okay, y'all, since my first LISS workout was a walking workout and my HIIT workout is going to be on my stationary bike, I figured I should also do a LISS workout on my stationary bike. As you can see, I did 30 minutes. My active calories were 188. My total calories were 234. And my average heart rate was around 128 beats per minute. And it ranged from 75 to 150. So it was pretty comparable to the walking LISS workout. But since we are doing a stationary bike for the HIIT, I wanted to have the two to compare.
just finished a HIIT Tabata workout. As you can see, it was 15 minutes and my active calories were 139. My total calories were 162. My average heart rate was 166. And as you can see, I never got below a 127. And my heart rate went all the way up to 184, which is pretty close to my max heart rate. So, I mean, I was definitely working as hard as I possibly could for this HIIT workout, going all out. But yeah, here are the results.
So now that I showed y'all the footage from my actual workouts, let's talk about the results. My results from both LISS workouts and my HIIT workout actually showed, and I'm not gonna lie, I was actually very surprised by these results. I burned more calories in both LISS workouts than I did in the HIIT workouts. And as I said in the beginning of this video, I really tried to, I listened to the same type of music. I had pre-workout before all of the workouts. I tried to like make it as even as a playing field as I could, so there wasn't like a ton of outside factors, you know, like I did both of them outside, you know, the biking was in my garage, I walked outside, it was at the same time of the day, it's the first thing in the day. I did all of this fasted, that's just how I usually do my cardio in the morning, and I burned more calories with LISS. Now, I did do 30 minutes of LISS, and I did like half the amount of time of HIIT, so people are like, well, of course you did, or of course you burned more calories with LISS because you did it for a longer period of time. But that's not what people say. People say you do HIIT because it takes less time and you burn more calories. So, obviously that's not what happened in my situation. And I wanna also kind of touch on why. Okay, so one other argument that people might have is the epoch argument for the HIIT, right? And that stands for, epoch stands for excess post-exercise. God bless. Okay, I'm just gonna read straight from it because I can't ever remember it. Okay, epoch. So the epoch argument. EPOC stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. There. That is just a fancy way of saying recovery. So since you are working harder during those times of HIIT, it's gonna take your body longer to recover because while you're doing LISS, your body can use that oxygen because you're not working at a higher capacity, higher heart rate. So the argument is that with HIIT, you're burning more calories throughout the rest of the day, but so my counter argument to that is there's really no measurable way to know how many calories you're actually burning during that epoch period, or, you know, my hands are blue, I tie-dyed stuff today. So, there's really no way to measure that, so you don't know exactly how many calories that you're burning. And if you look at the amount of calories that I burned from the LISS versus the HIIT, it's arguably like, okay, are those epoch calories gonna make up that difference, you know, for that time? For me, I'm kind of just like, I'd rather just do the LISS and know I burned the calories. Also, what people don't realize is that with LISS, you are staying in that fat burning range. And so all that really means is that your body is able to burn more calories from fat. So while HIIT, you might burn more calories. In my case, I did not, but it can be different for everybody, right? So well, for HIIT, you might burn more calories, but with LISS, you're burning more calories from fat. And I don't know about you, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, but I want to be burning more calories from fat. So, I choose to use lists as a kind of additive. I like to do other things. So I will do my lists in the morning fasted, but I also like to do other things like yoga, weightlifting. I love kickboxing, even though since the P word started, the C word? Can't say any of those words on YouTube. I don't want to get like bleeped out, whatever. Since this crazy year started, I haven't been able to kickbox. So, but my whole point is that I do other things and then I supplement it with lists. So anyway, I have some health issues where I just don't really necessarily feel comfortable in the gym right now. While I was going, now I just go like a couple times a week, whereas before I was literally in there like every day. So lists has really been like my main thing I do every single day. And that is kind of another thing I wanted to spill into with this argument, is that HIIT you need more time to recover from, whereas lists is typically something that you can do every day. Walking is something that most of us can do every day. Our bodies can recover, and then we can still keep doing it daily so it becomes a habit. And then if it's becoming a habit, you're burning these calories and you're more likely to lose weight. Let's talk, I want to just kind of add on a little bit more to the idea of why lists puts you in that kind of fat burning zone and you're burning more calories from fat. So during lists, your body uses oxygen to produce energy. Therefore, you are using fat as your fuel source during lists. This means you're burning more calories from fat. Another reason, and I think I might have mentioned this in my last video, that I'm just a huge fan of lists is that it is low impact. And this kind of goes into what we just talked about, how you can, it's something that you can do every day, but also if you're just getting started, and that's why I say, if you didn't watch my last video, I'm gonna link it below, but I did really touch on, what I touched on was, you know, that people really go from 0 to 100, and there's a lot of issues with that, and I'm not gonna go fully into it because I went into it in my last video, but that's so unnecessary. And if you're just starting out, you really, especially if you have like extra weight that's gonna impact your joints and stuff, you want a lower impact workout that's not gonna injure you, or it's gonna be something easy to create a habit every single day. So I really love lists for like a low impact workout for people that are starting out, or people that, you know, might have other joint problems like myself. So I choose to walk instead of run, which when I say list, it doesn't have to be walking. And I think I showed that in this video, that I did a list workout on the bike. You can do a walking list workout. Did I say what else on here? I don't think so. Whatever. So in conclusion for this video, I don't want to, I don't personally think that HIIT is better than lists or lists is better than HIIT. And I say that because I really do believe that HIIT might be better for some people and lists is going to be better for other people. And my personal experience, obviously lists was better. Or I believe lists to be better for myself. Maybe that will change in the future. Just like I thought HIIT used to be better option for me. I'm really open to learning and to experimenting with things to figure out what works best for my body, and I really encourage y'all to do the same. And my advice to anybody who is trying to figure out what is better, either one is good. Especially if you're going from, you know, a low activity level, just being active is good. Whether you're doing HIIT cardio and you only have 15 minutes, or you have longer and you choose to do a list workout, you are moving your body. Just that movement of your body is going to be beneficial to your health. And adding that onto a healthy diet, and I will always say this in my video, diet. When I say diet, I mean food you eat, not any of the crazy fad diets. Okay, so if you're nourishing your body with healthy foods and you are moving your body, then you're moving in the right. You're making those lifestyle changes. I know it sounds stupid, but you're making those lifestyle changes so that you can see results in the end, and that's really in the end going to be very sustainable for you. So as I mentioned before, I am going to have a part 2 to this video, and I've actually already been working on it. So my 30 days is up at the end of next week. Okay, so part 2 of this video is going to be me testing out this theory that LISS is good for fat burning. So I told y'all I've been walking 2 miles a day. It roughly takes me about 30 minutes, and I've done that for 30 days. So at the beginning I took before pictures, I took my measurements, and I also even weighed myself for y'all, okay? I weighed myself. And I'm gonna be sharing that all in part 2 of this video so that I can not just do the experiment, but show you then applying these results to my own workout regime and kind of letting you guys know how it went. And I'm gonna share it no matter what. So even if I didn't lose inches or I didn't lose weight, I'm gonna share that with y'all and tell y'all like why I think that happened. Or if I did, I'm gonna share that with y'all and tell you why I think that happened. So stick around for part 2. It won't be next week because I won't be done yet. It'll probably be the week after that. We'll see. I'm out of town next week, so I was leaning towards my intermittent fasting story time about how I had a seizure. So if y'all would be interested in that, go ahead and comment below. If it doesn't happen next week, it'll happen eventually. My group's been asking for it, so I want to tell the full story because they're like, what do you mean you almost died from intermittent fasting? And I'm not being dramatic. I did end up in the hospital. So I do want to share that. But yeah, part 2 is going to be 30 minutes of LISS for 30 days, and I'm going to let y'all see how that worked out for me and you know how it might work out for you if you want to give it a try. So anyway, if you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. And I didn't say this in the beginning, but I need to announce my Lululemon yoga mat winner. So the winner of the Lululemon yoga mat, I pulled, obviously you had to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, but I also have a Facebook group. I'll link that below. I have an Instagram. So this one particular person that won, she's in my group. She subscribes to me on YouTube. She has left comments. She follows me on Instagram, and she's actually been a student of mine in person too. Anyway, hopefully there's no hard feelings. And Hannah Pullen is my winner for it. Hannah Pullen is my winner for the Lululemon yoga mat. So I will contact you if you haven't seen this and contacted me yet, and I'll let you know. And stay tuned. I want to do another giveaway. I mean, I love doing giveaways. My mom's like, you give away too much stuff, but I'm a gift giver. That's how I show that I love people and I love my little yoga group and this little community that I created. So I just want to like shower everybody with gifts. So I'll probably do another giveaway. I'm thinking maybe at like 100 subscribers, or I know y'all are gonna be like, okay girl, you are like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, dreaming big. 500 subscribers. So you know what, maybe I'll do it when I get to 100 subscribers. I'm gonna give away, do another giveaway. I don't know what I'm gonna give away. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, now I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. If you like this video, if you wanna see more fitness videos, if you wanna see, I do teach yoga. I'm gonna start putting up occasional yoga videos on Monday. If you wanna see that, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like or comment below, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.